Fortnitemares 2024 update looks to be the best one ever, with multiple new spooky mythics, so many incredible new collabs, and so much more, as we're taking a look at everything that's new from the official Fortnitemares trailer. But straight away, we get a look at a brand new skin. This skin will be available in the new spooky Halloween Lego mini pass. It'll be going live at the same time. As we continue the trailer, look how much Restored Reels has changed. We've got Halloween showings, pumpkins everywhere. The whole map has seen huge changes this Fortnitemares, which I love to see and make everything feel so much more spooky. As the trailer continues, we move over to another new POI location and get a look at a whole load of new skins coming from the Disney collaboration, which makes a lot of sense for Fortnitemares because it's none other than the villains. We've got Cruella de Vil, Maleficent, and Captain Hook straight out of Peter Pan. This is the Rebels Roost POI, which I love landing at and actually contains so much Avengers loot, by the way. As we've got gargoyles and again pumpkins everywhere, but don't miss out on the fact that in the background here we can actually see the new cauldron emote being used with a little candy corn fire underneath that looks hilarious. As we move on to our first look at a brand new mythic. Now this trailer has dropped today, but the update itself has been delayed until tomorrow, so we're getting an early look at everything. But make sure you subscribe to see the Fortnitemare gameplay in action tomorrow, as we've got a chainsaw being held above the head of Leatherface. Now I'll admit, I thought this was definitely going to be a pickaxe, but it's not. Look at this. Not only can it be used, of course, to actually attack people in this brand new POI in the middle of a cornfield with, again, more pumpkins and spooky locations here, but you can swing at players, dealing serious damage. I mean, these guys are getting taken down straight away. Some of them are even holding a pumpkin launcher, but it's no match for this chainsaw mythic. But the craziest thing of this all is actually how it doubles up as a movement item, which I always love to see, meaning that you can use it to not only attack people, but get around the island. Watch this, people. What? They're using it as like a chainsaw grind rail on the floor to zip around at 1,000,000 miles an hour. We're getting a sneak peek at the train update in the background here and another POI location. You can also see the Doom Tower in the background here, giving you a good idea of where this is. We'll get a better shot of this later on, but the first of multiple new mythics in this update already looks amazing. I told you at the beginning of this video, this could be the best Fortnitemares updates of all time. I'm not even joking. Fortnite have gone all out. We then move over to Brawler's Battleground with the incredible pumpkin knight in the middle. Bring it on. Brawler's Battleground looking so different here with an axe inside a pumpkin head. Pumpkin launchers are already mentioned back in the games. It does every Fortnitemares, and also vine grind rails. If we take a look here just how different this whole POI looks, it shows how many changes are coming to the map. We've had Fortnitemares updates in the past where they just added a few pumpkins. This is so much bigger and better. The wood stake shotgun is now being used, also returning from Fortnitemares last year. So tons of weaponry that if you haven't played another Fortnitemares, you're able to use now with another collaboration. I told you there was a lot. This is the Pumpkin King and Sally skins. And the Nightmare Before Christmas with 2 new emotes being used here, both from the movie. This is the Love Me Not flower as each petal's been pulled off. So 2 new skins and 2 new emotes. We've also got Edward Scissorhands. All of these collabs coming out of nowhere, by the way, with a new ice carving emote using his literal scissor hands to make it. He looks very happy with himself here, doesn't he? Oh my goodness, they're going all out, and what a time to enter Code Allier in the item shop in the bottom right hand corner. Helps me out massively, because all of these skins are dropping over the next few weeks. If we translate this text on screen, it actually says the Jigsaw Challenge, as we get into the next set of new mythics that will be available in the game, and a new challenge associated with the Jigsaw skin. Now, the Jigsaw cosmetics are already out in the item shop, but what isn't out is all of this in the background. Grimgate has been completely changed from green water to red water. What we're seeing floating in the air here is actually the new Jigsaw mythic, the Boom mythic item. It has 100 health, so if you see it coming towards you, can shoot it to destroy it. But it seems the challenge element of Jigsaw could be tied to another skin, which I'll talk about in a second. But this mythic, we can actually see it in action floating towards an enemy. It's right here. There seems to be Jigsaw TVs we've not seen before. This new Cuddle Team Jigsaw style head as well. As we go up to this TV, we can actually see one of the new Fortnitemares skins holding the mythic in his hand. That's what it'll look like before you throw it out and it starts flying towards the enemy and attacking them for loads of damage. This is a new Jigsaw Cuddle Team leader head though. and there could be challenges on the map given to you specifically by Jigsaw to unlock this collaboration crossover skin head. So that's very, very exciting. You can see them on multiple different characters here with the little Jigsaw cheeks, and here we see the Mythic being thrown out. Again, don't miss that new train in the background there. We're getting a better look at it in a second. And as it's thrown out, it flies towards the enemy. It's quite slow, so I do think you'll be able to stop this thing as long as you see it coming towards you quite easily. But when it hits you, holy big damage, people. Now, this is what I've been waiting for. Oh my goodness, the spooky train. I'm so glad they finally did something with the train. Like, how long have we been waiting for it to look different? We've got a new silo, a completely new POI here. You can spot Nitro Dome in the background. This new farm train POI seems to replace Reckless Railway. So that's just gone into a completely different area now, with the Witch's Mythic Broomstick returning as well. Another Mythic added into the game for Fortnitemares. Great movement item. I actually never liked Reckless Railway too much. No offense. I'm very excited for this new POI. Oh my gosh, I've only just noticed Jigsaw in the window. That is so scary. As we zoom in to the house, we get a look at multiple new skins here sitting around the Jigsaw TV. Apparently they really like horror movies. As we take a look here, who is this slowly spinning around? We've got the Phantom Guff skin, the new Queen Lexa Witch remix skin, and the Zombie Penny skin as well, giving us a new zombie skin for this season. One of the biggest secret collabs is actually saved right at the end of its trailer as like a post-credits extra, which is insane. As we get a closer look at Jaws scaring us to death. As I've said before, I have not watched any of the Saws film. I think I am too precious for it. But after this is the biggest collab of them all. A summary of all the collab skins on screen here with the big POI changes that we've seen already, the Mythic Chainsaw and more. And after the trailer ends, look what pops up next. Out of nowhere, we have two new female Venom skins. We could potentially also see the return of the Eddie Brock skin. It hasn't been in the item shop for like 1,000 days. It's a collaboration with the new Venom's film. Like, the amount of new stuff that's coming is absolutely insane, and both of these skins look epic. There was obviously a Mythic Venom item in the game that we've seen in the past. All of this is the potential to return now that we know that this collaboration's happening. But as we wait for the actual content to drop in game tomorrow, this mini teaser gives a highlight of one of the biggest things that's coming. It's not even in the main trailer, which is the addition of the Devil Evil skin in the form of Mephisto. As we zoom out here, you can see him on the right-hand side. This guy's going to play a huge part for the end of this season, being an NPC on the island. You can actually trade your health to get benefits like weapons, reviving your teammates, and he will actually play a huge part when his update finally goes live tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe, because I'll be covering everything as soon as it's live. If you think this could be the best Fortnitemares ever, hit the like button. Don't forget to get code Ali8 in the item shop ready for these crazy collabs. And to see a summary of every Fortnitemares trailer and update, click on screen here to go and watch it on my new second channel. I'm about to disappear, so go and watch that video. I'm so excited for this update.